Nancy Pelosi was on Bill Maher's show and was caught red-handed when she let it slip that they want to give 25 million illegal immigrants citizenship. Watch this.
The California lawmakers just passed a law, it hasn't been signed by Governor Newsom, but giving government assistance to undocumented immigrants to buy houses. Mm-hmm. That's kind of a different place than the Democratic Party used to be on immigration, is it not? I'm not going to say that's what the country's going to do, but that's certainly where California is.
Well, let me just say, immigration had always been a bipartisan issue. I refer you to
But not free houses.
Well, that's not free housing. It's the American dream being available to more people. But
so you'd vote for this law?
Excuse me?
So you'd vote for this law?
Well, I'm not familiar with exactly what it is, but making the American dream of home ownership available to all people is something we have to do for people who are here now.
This is before you're a citizen. This is undocumented. This is for the undocumented.
Well, what I would like to do is move them to documented. The fact that we can move them to documented. One of the best things that we can do for our economy is to pass comprehensive immigration reform.
Wrong. One of the best things for our economy is not importing immigrants to take the jobs of our middle class, I promise you. You wonder why the job market is so difficult right now, why it sucks, why they lied, by the way, about the job report from a few months ago, and why no one can afford homes. Maybe, just maybe, because the demand exploded in both those areas, in jobs and in housing as well, and the supply pretty much stayed the same. It's, again, pretty simple stuff. Econ 101, supply and demand. You increase the demand, you keep the supply the same, and it turns out the prices go up. She says, no, let me rephrase that. She says, no, I can't do her voice. I'm going to try to do her voice, but she says, no, we aren't giving away free houses. We're making the American dream. That's my Nancy Pelosi impression. Lady, you wrecked the American dream when you way overspent, you inflated our currency, and then you let, again, tens of millions of illegal immigrants to walk into our country, increasing the demand in housing. Giving illegal immigrants hundreds of thousands of dollars is not the solution. It will only make it worse. Like, please stop right there. Again, I don't blame the immigrants for doing what they're doing. I would do that too because it's the greatest nation on earth. I mean, if you're living in Mexico or Guatemala or El Salvador, obviously you want to come to America. It's not their fault. It's Nancy Pelosi's fault for encouraging it and creating policy that's allowed them to come here when they should have never been a thought. They should have known, oh, we go to the southern border of the United States, they're not going to let us in. But as you've heard at the end of the clip, the whole point is to make them citizens. It's what she wants. Now, look, I like immigrants. I love legal immigrants because of their strong pride in America. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but you can't take in millions and millions of people every single year. It's not possible. You can't assimilate them. People have known this forever, and you've seen nations rise and fall throughout history because they've tried to assimilate too many immigrants at the same time, and we're seeing that in real time in our country right now. Again, and that's just not really a country at that point. It's anarchy when you're letting 25 million immigrants into your country over the course of 4 years. And not only are you letting them in, but you have no way to even document who they are. You don't know who they are. You don't know where they came from. All they have to do is walk up to the border and say, I'm seeking asylum, and they can walk right in. And of course, you give them a court date, but no one's going to show up. Of course, Nancy Pelosi knows that, and Democrats will give them citizenship so they will vote Democrat. That's the whole point here. That's what she says in the clip. And if that doesn't work, which there's a good chance that doesn't work because Republicans hold the line, if that doesn't work, then the long-term play is for those people to stay here, to have children, and those children vote Democrat. So when Republicans go out and they talk about, these illegal immigrants are going to start voting, what they're not saying is that they're going to start voting today. What they are saying is that Nancy Pelosi is trying to make them a citizen, and then they will start voting. And if that doesn't happen, then their kids will start voting. And we all know that, by and large, these people are voting Democrat. So that's the strategy. That's what they're doing. And they're not hiding it anymore. Nancy Pelosi says it right there in that video. Before I show you the other things Democrats are hell-bent on doing to destroy America, I do want to talk about alpha progression, guys. I've talked a lot about on this show the importance of fitness. I've talked honestly about how the left really wants to destroy that and some of the things that they're doing. That's why I've partnered with Alpha Progression, guys. Alpha Progression is a fitness app that actually integrates with your Apple fitness app, which I really love. So if you have an Apple Watch, it integrates into Alpha Progression. Alpha Progression shows you a plan for your workouts. Whether you're a beginner, it will make a workout plan for you. It spices it up a little bit, even if you're more advanced. If you're just kind of sick of your workouts, it's going to help you get a different variety in your workout, or you can just simply put the workout you already have in and keep track of it. That's what I do. I love Alpha Progression for that reason. Right now, if you go to my link, it's in the description below. It's alphaprogression.com/Joshua. You will get a 2-week trial and 20% off your first month. So you might as well go try it for 2 weeks. I'm telling you, it's been a game changer for my fitness, for my workouts. Spice it up a little bit. Again, 2 weeks free. That's at my link, alphaprogression.com/Joshua, in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please go down below, comment, like, and subscribe, and watch another video.